Yo, hi. I hope I literally said hi. I hope you guys are doing well today.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we recorded a video.
Literally like two. No, I wouldn't say 2 years because that's too long.
I think
but the
a
last
year.
time we posted
was October 2020, so we haven't made a video in a year. But I was watching those videos recently, and those videos
fucking
fire.
slap.
Yeah,
but yeah, 2021 was a good year though. Like
I think a lot of crazy good shit happened that year, and we'll probably talk about it as this thing goes on.
But today, while we're here to talk about Herman Miller, the great furniture company. But we have decided to take this like other approach where like we do talk about Herman Miller, but we don't talk about their furniture.
Yeah, I came across a couple posters for their annual summer kind of picnic that they always have every year.
I think like Deion sent like a TikTok.
Yeah, like my friend sent me like a TikTok and I was like, okay, this is cool and I have to look deeper into this and talk about it. So Herman Miller is a furniture company that has been doing furniture design for like
since like 1905,
like 100-year-old furniture design company.
And some of the like great designers that they've worked with are like Charles Henry Eames, Isamu Noguchi, Alexander Girard,
George Nelson,
Don Chadwick, and just a bunch of like their roster is
it's crazy. And they've made pretty like these like furniture design like classics, like shit you consider classics when you're talking about like furniture design. But as we said today, instead of focusing on that, we want to talk about their annual picnic posters that were designed by Steve Frickholm we're going to talk about the first 20, which is the like I guess the iconic one. So like from 1970 to 1989.
So in the 40s, DJ Dupree, the president of Herman Miller, and his wife Nellie, used to host these picnics for like the people that like worked in the company in their backyard.
Yeah, and as the company grew bigger, they like moved from their backyard to like the parks in Zeeland, Michigan, which is where the headquarters of Herman Miller is.
So 1970 like comes around and they just hired their first graphic designer, like internal, like in-house graphic designer Stephen Frickholm, and one of his first
assignments was to make the poster for the picnic for that year.
And that year's theme was Sweet Corn Festival.
Yeah, so for his poster, he made this like kind of like a poster to advertise that this thing is happening like that year.
Yeah. After making this poster for 1970, he applied to the AIGA annual competition.
Like design competition that they have. So AIGA is the American Institute of Graphic Arts, which I think they changed their name now.
But I think
it still has the same abbreviation, but like they changed their name. But he didn't read kind of the print, and he said
it said like you have to have
like to qualify, you have to have like 500 posters.
So he realized that like, oh, he didn't do this, so he went to like his supervisor at the time, Herman Miller, and was like, oh, that like he had applied for that competition, but they needed 500 and he didn't.
Yeah, and they said, so they kind of struck a deal with him that if he won the competition, then the company would put forth the money to kind of fund this, and he won.
Yeah, and they did keep their promise, so they did give him the money, and then they printed like 500 copies, and to like offset the cost, they kind of sold this to like all their employees for like $10, I think it was.
Yes, and it sold out, and this is kind of where this like the craze.
And it sold out fast.
Yeah, I think this is where like kind of like people like this poster, and the poster, which I haven't described yet, is kind of like a teeth biting into like a corn. So you see like the lips, and then you see the teeth, and then you see the corn.
And like on the teeth, it kind of has the name of the like festival and the date.
And this poster, the first one, was kind of screen printed because when Steve Frickholm, I think he went for
he was like in the Peace Corps in like Nigeria,
and he had to go to Nigeria, and he learned how to screen print. So this first poster was kind of screen printed, and he said he likes like the physicality of it and how he had to kind of these colors. I like the smell of the paint, which is another interesting kind of thing.
But yeah, the 1970 poster was insane.
Yeah.
The next year, so after that, I feel like, not I feel like it was kind of a thing where they kept
well, they've been having this festival since this like picnic since like the 40s. So like it's kind of like now part of like a company tradition.
Yeah, so like every year there has to be like a poster.
Yeah, so 71 he kind of did this watermelon poster, which is like classic. I think like a zoomed in watermelon.
And I really like most of these posters, or all of them, because I love how simple they are, but you could still tell
kind of what it is. Yeah, because he did the watermelon where you see like the seeds, and then the darker green, then the other green, how watermelon, and then it has the simple. I think I like them because they're simple and they're effective, and they use a lot of color.
Yeah. For 72, Steve designed this poster, which was like a sundae. So it's like there's
like an ice cream sundae, and there's like different flavors, and then you see kind of the bowl and like a cherry on top.
The cherry on top. It's like a blue bowl, and then. But yeah, pretty cool poster.
For 72, 73, he did kind of like a hot dog poster where you see like kind of the side, just like a little angle of the hot dog.
And as I said, like he did these things where he would almost do like cross sections of food, but it's still like recognizable. Like,
and you could like realize what it is. And then 74.
74. Yeah. What's the next one? Wait, 74?
Yeah.
74. So we talked about 70, 71, 72, 73. Okay.
74.
So for 74, he did this popcorn in this like blue, like really blue with like orange. I just love the cut. I feel like this is my favorite. This is my favorite one.
I would say it's my second favorite because I really like this poster.
This is my favorite.
But we haven't got to the year where the one I like is yet. But this poster is.
Yeah, but this poster
is up there.
One of my.
I think the colors are just right. I think even the kind of the tone of blue and like the shade of blue and like orange that he used, I think was pretty interesting.
And I love the place where like the star kind of like it doesn't hit, but like kind of intersects with like the text, and there's that little like
offset.
Yeah, I just love this. I just love this poster.
75, he did a cherry pie poster, which is cool, classic. Just a cherry pie that is cut into, I think, until you could see kind of like the whole spiel of that.
76, he did a ham poster. It has like fruit on it too.
He has fruit. I don't know if that's pineapples. I'm not gonna guess that, so don't even quote me on that.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it's pineapple though. Pineapple and ham.
Who eats ham and pineapple? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But ham. You see ham and then we see fruit on it. I like the colors used on this one. You can see the meat. You can see the fruit.
Yeah, very cool.
Classic.
Very cool.
77, he does the fruit bowl.
And this was really cool because I feel like the watermelon makes a comeback again, but in kind of like a different form. So
and you kind of see like more of it, and then you kind of see the fruits as strawberries, banana.
Blackberries.
I mean, I don't need to kind of describe it for you because you see the poster. I think most of these are just like pretty. They're just cool. I just wanted to show them. I don't think there's not much to say about them. They're just cool, and I'm like, I have to talk about this.
Yeah. So for 78,
76. Was that 76 or the last
no,
one?
78. I think I'm in 78.
Okay.
So for 78, he does this cake, this really beautiful cake with a bunch of. I mean, the colors. I feel like the colors are kind of like muted, but also like.
It's like a cake.
Rich. It's a cake.
Yeah, we like it cut into. Yeah. For 79, he did this grilled chicken on the grill. Classic.
And I love how you could kind of see like the gray, like the coal. And like
and like kind of the coal like getting burnt. But I think I like how simple these. I think I've said that before. But I really enjoy how kind of simple they are. And there's not too much detail, but you can kind of tell
like what is going on.
Like food is. My favorite one, which I would say, because he's supposed to say the next one, but this is my favorite one, so I have to talk about it. The poster for 1980, which is this lemonade poster, a lot of yellow, and yellow is my favorite color. Has been I retired it for a while. For a while, I wanted to be edgy and be like, no, my favorite color is black, but I'm black. But no, yellow. Yellow's my favorite color. But I really like this. I like the lemonade. I like how
it shows. I feel like even before you see like the name lemonade, like if you kind of look at it and like think what has ice and like
and lemon, I like
lemons
slices
in
of
it,
lemon
yeah.
and the color. I think I like 98 is my favorite poster, and then 74 popcorn. 74 is my other favorite poster.
74. 81 he does baked beans and bacon, but it's the baked beans on poster.
Yeah, bacon poster. I don't know if that is baked. Who eats baked?
I don't know who eats. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe like people in like London.
Maybe Bev is Maybe Bev is. I'm joking. Okay. So 82. So 82, he does the 7-layered salad poster,
Which like starts with like cheese on top, then like mayo, then red onions,
yeah,
radish, peas, pickles,
and carrots. I literally texted a couple of my friends. I was like, "Oh yeah, what is?" I was like, "What is the red?" I was trying to find out what the radish was. I was like, "What is the red thing?"
Because I feel like I
with
knew,
white-" I knew it, but I didn't know the name.
The name, yeah.
So radish. That is 82. 83.
So 83, he does these ice cream, cone thingies.
What? Sorry.
He does this ice cream cone with like ice cream in it, and like the ice cream's like dripping. And then my favorite part is how you use the text as like chocolate chip.
Yeah, and even if they're scattered, you could kind of read out like the date and like the time. Like the poster does the job of the poster. Like it tells you the information, even if it's kind of presented in a more interesting way. So we go up to 84, and
No, I think before we go to 84, I feel another interesting thing on this is like you can't really tell if that thing at the top is like strawberry flavor,
yeah, if
like
it's strawberry flavor ice cream or it's a tongue.
like tongue, you know?
I don't know. Whatever it is, though, it's interesting. I don't know. I think that's kind of part of the fun.
The fun of like
about
of like it.
84, we have the potato salad poster. I like the
colors. I kind of like how the blue is like blue comes again and like punches you in the face.
Yeah, and I think this looks like a. I don't know. I think it looks like a kind of like those like festivals that they have.
Mm-hmm. What festival?
I don't know. I don't even know how to explain.
Oh, like
this.
those.
And
I know what you mean.
Classic like kind of
festival
poster with like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what the cards remind me of. That's 84. So 85.
So 85, this is the ants poster, which is kind of cool because it's like a table with like basically like a picnic. I love how he was like focusing on the food you would find as a picnic, and then he went to a place where like it's like things you find at a picnic. So like you find like an ant.
I think the ants is really interesting. I think even the tablecloth, like I like how like that's like a classic picnic like kind of cloth that like he included in 85. 86, which is the ambrosia salad
No idea what
poster.
that is.
No idea what that is. I
love
like the color.
colors,
I like the blue and orange are opposite colors, complementary colors. They
I
are.
don't know.
They are. I'm sure. I went to art school. No. So I do like the shade. I do like the kind of like the
color he chose.
Basically. For like the blue and like the orange. And I think this one is I think this is like a striking one that if you had it alone,
It
like
would
that
like,
poster
yeah,
would
it
like
punch.
pop.
It would like punch
That one I
too.
do one of 1980.
87, he has popsicles, which is kind of like I love the colors because like I wouldn't really think. I mean, I don't know what I would think, but like purple, red, and orange. If you see like purple, red, and orange,
I think that's like
you wouldn't,
classic. I think that's like classic like popsicle colors, though. Like orange, red, and then like grape.
Yeah,
would be purple.
I guess. Yeah, I never thought
You know
about
what
it
I
like
mean?
that.
Like
Because I thought about like
orange is classic.
Because I feel like I'm thinking about it from the place like, do these colors go together? But like in the poster, like it goes obviously because like it's not, you know.
I think like popsicles like have this. I don't know. Fuck. 88 we have lollipop. I think I like this one. I think I like kind of like the dark background. I just really love the use of color in all these posters.
Yeah.
I think that is kind of what I know. I've said it a million times, but I don't know. That's what's kind of drawing me to these posters. So I like this, but then
And he kind of has like little like quotes on the like
each like
it's like
stick.
the stick of like the.
But then what I noticed is kind of like this is where it like he drops the date in this one. I don't know. So from here on, like the date.
And I feel like another thing for dates is like you kind of notice that like in the first few they're like August, like mid-August,
yeah.
and then it kind of like shifts back to like June.
Like
if you
ending,
like.
I think ending of
Yeah, like
July.
ending of July. Sorry, not June, July.
So
Yeah.
moves kind of ending on July, which is I don't know why, but
I just
what
thought- yeah,
I
I
think
just thought it
from
was
looking at posters, that's just like well,
Yeah.
it gives you information, so it did its job.
89
Which is the final poster
from this like
from this
collection.
iconic first series
Yeah.
of 20.
It's Peach
Pitch
Sunday.
Pitch Sunday, Pitch Sunday,
Peach Sunday poster.
Pitch Sunday poster.
What were you trying to say
Yeah, I was
before?
looking for the word poster.
But yeah, this is pretty simple. It just has like the peaches like under,
And
and then
then
the ice cream stuff thingy.
on top. So basically, these are the posters that he did from. I think this is 20 years.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I didn't even think that.
20.
20 years. So I think he went from 70 to 89.
And I feel like they're pretty like consistent, like
Yeah.
creative, fun. I feel like the only thing I would say is kind of like how 87 and 88 are kind of like popsicles and lollipops, which are not the same thing, but like, you know,
It's similar.
because I feel like I would have done like our, you know what, years it's like years, so like months go by before he has to do the next one. So like I
that's
can't
true.
even hold
Maybe
it.
it's a different vibe
Yeah.
for that, yeah. But I think the coolest part of this is like kind of seeing all 20 together. So there's this video of Steve Frickham standing behind all of the 20 posters, and I'm like, this is pretty iconic.
I feel like it's literally like someone like those action movies where like someone like throws like a grenade behind it and it blows up
Explosion
and
and
like
just
they're
stand
walking.
as
and they're
hard as
walking,
it's just like hard, like these
so
like
hard.
crazy hard posters behind him. As I said, these posters went on to, I don't know if I said that before, but these posters went on to win like numerous awards and are now in like now in permanent collections of like museums all around the world.
like the New York MoMA has like 13 of them,
and they're still trying to build their collection and like kind of get more in. San Francisco MoMA has all 20.
the Grand Rapids Museum in
Michigan, yeah,
has like all 20.
20. The Montreal Museum of Decorative Arts.
The
has 20.
Danish Museum of Decorative Arts too has like all 20, and the Denver Art Museum has
a couple,
a couple too.
a couple more museums that I haven't mentioned, but this shows like kind of like this collection getting. I think the MoMA was the New York MoMA was the first to kind of pick them up and be like, oh, this is interesting. I will
So
put it in our-
the New York MoMA.
Yeah.
So why don't they have all?
I don't know. I think I don't know, but they were the first to kind of pick up.
Yeah,
these
but
posters.
these are pretty cool. I feel like I would have one of
Yeah,
these.
I definitely have to own one now. I think even learning more about the posters, like now I definitely want one. I think this whole video is kind of interesting to me because kind of looking at Herman Miller as like this kind of design innovative company, but then even looking deeper and seeing like on all levels.
Yeah, like they did their thing when it came to like furniture, but then they didn't play when it came to like things like posters.
I think it's just like design. Like this is like
having
a
true design company,
kind
yeah.
of DNA in the company. I think is very, very interesting and fascinating to me. And Steve Frickham, which is the designer that did these posters, also did a couple. Like he did there was like an in-house kind of magazine that they ran, but I think C magazine was called. But
C?
yeah,
Like
but
SE.
yeah, but this wasn't connected to like it was Herman Miller, but like it wasn't like connected to them. It's kind of like a magazine outside. And then they also did the another thing that's so cool, which I can't talk about here because I want to make a whole other video.
Yeah.
I kind of like the annual reports of the company that Steve would design too.
And like annual reports are like these like boring papers that like all this like business like the shareholders would have
Yeah,
to
the shareholders
like,
will have to like read to
And,
know
like-
the progress of the company after every year.
and like he like design like he went
Actually
full
like
design
yeah,
mode.
like design them, and there's a lot of interesting ones. I wouldn't say it now because I want to make a video, but like I don't know, just wait for that or go look
Yeah.
into like Herman Miller's
annual
reports.
reports.
Very cool, very interesting.
But yeah,
That's the video.
yeah.